Miss Daisy has a new twist on a favorite appetizer recipe. Just about, keywords there, just about everybody loves hummus. And she says you may love this version even more. We are making avocado hummus. As always, good to have you in the kitchen today. And this is an easy recipe to do at home and just kind of mixing a few things together. But you say, I'm going to like this.
You are. I'm going to convince you because, you know, I just said earlier, when a cook cooks, they want you to eat.
Right.
Said I'll find a way to challenge you to eat this. This food processor makes so much noise. We're not going to turn it on, but we're going to put everything in it. So I already have in here, Leland, two really ripe avocados that I've chopped.
Okay.
And if you have to run to pick up a child or answer the phone, sprinkle a little lemon juice on it, and then it will not turn. And then to this, I'm going to add a 15.5-ounce can of chickpeas, and you find those on your shelf. And then I want to add about 1/4 cup of lemon juice, and if you'll just kind of stir that in, just so I'll have room to get it. About 1/4 cup of lemon juice.
And you say again, this will help to keep the avocados from turning brown?
It will, but it adds so much great flavor.
Okay.
And then this is tahini paste. And
all right, now there are some folks who may know what that is. I don't.
It's basically sesame seeds that have been pureed with a little oil in them and some spices, and you can find it in your favorite grocery store, in the Asian section, international section.
So it's easy to find?
Yes, and scrape all that out because it is so
good. Alrighty.
And then salt and pepper to taste. And then what I do, I normally start the food processor and let it puree just a little bit because that's what your recipe tells you to do. And then I add the olive oil, and this is about 1/2 cup of olive oil.
So that's everything that's in the in the ingredients in the recipe?
You just process it until it's the texture that you want, and you'll even someone who hasn't made it will be able to figure it out. If you know what it looks like.
And so the list of ingredients, I would expect a little bit more, but not much on the ingredients at all.
But when you taste the flavor profile in this, you taste the avocado.
I like that, the flavor profile.
Yeah, you taste the avocado, you taste the lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and extra virgin olive oil, and that wonderful tahini paste. And what I've done. And
you've got, Sarah, I'm going to take a little bite because you've got an egg over here for me.
I saved your egg.
Now, you've got this in a couple of different ways to do, even in a sandwich form.
Well, I did, and the merry month of May, I love to serve tea. And these would be wonderful for tea sandwiches. And we put some dill in between the bread and some. We put some cilantro in between the bread. Some are open-faced, some are closed. You can also use a meat in there. Turkey is wonderful with hummus. Ham is, just imagine anything that hummus is good with will work in a sandwich.
And with your deviled eggs there, talk about the fact that you've got little bacon strips in there.
Well, of course, now you had to add Benton's bacon because you can't get any better. And is there a recipe for that? I just kind of made it up yesterday. I took my basic deviled egg recipe. I boiled 12 eggs, cut them in half, mashed the yolks. I added a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Added about 1/2 cup of hummus, some salt and pepper, and a little pickle relish, and there you have it.
It's good. And how long will this last in the refrigerator?
If it were at my house and Patrick were home, it'd last about a day. But it will last, if you don't eat them all at one time, it'll last a week or longer, just like any deviled egg would last, and as well as the hummus.
As always, and actually, you know what? This is good. This one
I'm so glad.
I like the egg.
Yay.
Check out the Talk of the Town recipe section on our website at newschannel5.com. And look for the recipe number 5353, and you'll find Miss Daisy's kitchen inside Grassland Market in Franklin. So you've at least made me a believer out of this.
Oh, good.
Out of this one.
Okay, next challenge, next year. I'll try another recipe.